Good morning, Gugori High. I'm Liliana Lopez.
And I'm Cesar Flores. Today is Friday, April 20th.
Today on JNN, we take a look behind the scenes at last week's Every 15 Minutes presentation.
And we look ahead to Drama Spring Musical.
All this and more on today's JNN.
Seniors were brought to the parking lot last Tuesday to witness this year's Every 15 Minutes presentation, which included a memorial service last Wednesday to recognize the dangers of drunk driving. What many don't see is the detail and work that comes into making this program happen. Diego Gonzalez brings us a closer look behind the scenes of Every 15 Minutes.
So every 15 minutes, somebody's killed or seriously injured in an alcohol-related collision in this country. Well, it's much more than that now. So we're making a difference. This program's making a difference.
Last week, the anti-drinking and driving program, known as Every 15 Minutes, took place here at Gregori.
Well, we go to the coroner's office and we actually look at real victims, and so we match up, the coloring and what actually happens, and so we do it as close to it as possible.
This program would be about my 130th Every 15-minute program. So when I started it, I connected with the students on a different level and prepped them differently than through the years.
At first, I obviously didn't really know what to expect. I didn't want to watch the videos from previous years. I did want to go into it kind of blindly, so I didn't, obviously know what to expect. But
I didn't think I was going to be as emotional as I was. I thought I was going to have to try to fake cry, and then I ended up really crying, so that was kind of intense.
Even in my mind knowing, it's not real. Driving to that hospital was probably the longest drive ever.
My mom was really sad because she never seen me like that. So when they opened the body bag and saw me, it was hard for her.
I've learned that we can save lives, that if we connect with the program and the students connect with the program, that I run into them many years later and they're the kids that I run into say it changed their lives.
Reporting for JNN, this has been Diego Gonzalez and Lauren Bennett.
While Every 15 Minutes has concluded for this year, it is the hope of organizers of the event that this program continues to impact participants, parents, and the whole senior class for years to come. For students interested in school safety, L101 will be open today at lunch to voice your concerns, provide suggestions, and ask questions to the district. A member of the Board of Education and a district representative will not only be at Gregori, but at other Modesto City high schools. This meeting is in response to today's national walkout movement, where students across the country, including at Gregori, will be voicing their concerns regarding campus safety. The next distribution date for cap and gowns is Monday at lunch in front of the SBO. Both blue and white gowns will be available. If seniors want to order other graduation regalia, Jostens will be there accepting checks and cash. Tonight is your last chance to watch Dance Production Spring Recital. The performance will be at Modesto High at 7. Tickets are $6 for students and $8 for general admission. Prom is next Saturday, April 28. Today is the last chance to purchase your tickets for $45. The cost will go up to $50 next week. The theme for prom this year is Masquerade Ball, and masquerade masks will be available for $5 starting next week. The curtain closers for the drama department this weekend, with their final performances of their last program of the year, Legally Blonde. Cesar Flores brings us more.
The drama department hit the stage last weekend, performing the Broadway musical Legally Blonde.
So Legally Blonde is about this girl named Elle Woods, and she's basically like your basic white girl, like sorority sister. She goes to UCLA.
She is in love with her boyfriend Warner, and he ends up breaking up with her because he wants to be more serious, and he goes to Harvard Law School. And so she decides, okay, I'm gonna get in there too.
But as she moved into Harvard Law, she learned that she could be more than that. And so really it's everyone's story, Don't sell yourself short.
The performance wouldn't be the same without the way the cast played their roles, envisioning their differences and connecting similarities with the characters.
My character is Professor Callahan, who is basically the master lawyer at Harvard. I love playing jerks. I like to think I'm not that, so playing it is fun because it like surprises people. So I prepare for that by like really putting myself into the shoes of like a really bad predator. He's a predator basically. Because I know I can never be that, so I try to think my best, like how could I like pretend to be that? That's what acting is.
Well, I think that she's a little bit more similar than most people think, because although she is, you know, people think that she's this stereotypical dumb blonde, she really is smart. It's really just where she puts her motivation and determination. And I think that that's something that I sort of aspire to be, you know, and her optimism. She has a lot of optimism because, you know, she's like, you know what, I'll get into Harvard. It's fine, I can do this. And I think that I see myself in that a lot.
This is definitely like a great way to end it, and I would love for like as many people possible to come see it.
Reporting for JNN, this has been Cesar Flores. You can catch the final performances of Legally Blonde today and tomorrow at 7 p.m. in the NPR. Tickets are $8 for students and $10 for adults. Applications are now available to be a peer tutor or a pal for the next school year. These classes are only available if you will be a junior or a senior next year. To be a peer tutor, you must have completed the classes you want to tutor for with at least a B, and an overall GPA of 2.5 or higher. Completed forms for both peer tutoring and PALs can be turned into your counselor. Peer tutors are also needed for the new summer launch program. This class meets 12 mornings in the summer to help prepare incoming freshmen for high school. Tutors will receive 5 units of credits for the class. Talk to your counselor for more information. The music department will present their final concert this Monday at 7 in the NPR. Your tickets include a dinner as well as admission to a concert featuring small groups and ensembles. See Mr. Herrera in the J Building to purchase your tickets. Zainab Alajil is back, taking you inside another teacher's classroom with JNN Cribs.
Hola JNN y bienvenidos a mi salón. Alright, so we're going to start off. So right when you enter my classroom, you can see that we have the cell phone policy, tardy policy, our bell schedule, and then I got this made, custom made for our class. So it has my last name, and then we have an office pass, restroom pass, and then the actual official pass. So then right here, if you're an absent student, you can come in and grab your work. Thank you, Ms. Damas, for that idea. I appreciate it. And then here is my famous flamingo that people come and see. So I have a flamingo piñata. I love it so much. But there's no candy in there, so don't come in and try to break my piñata. So right here I have this portrait. It says, glitter makes me happy, and a lot of people know I'm obsessed with glitter. So if you're ever in my class, you get glitter, you get extra credit. No, I'm just kidding. So with this shelf right here, again, I have another poster. This one's really cool. I actually got that from Miss Gonzalez. She brought it to me from Mexico. And then I just have kind of like a Day of the Dead theme or like Hispanic theme right here. And here is like a Day of the Dead house. And the cool thing about this is that it actually lights up. So if I put a little battery in there. So this is a flamingo, since I have a flamingo theme, and we kind of use it as a buzzer when we're studying. So they have to say their responses in Spanish. And then also, if they speak in English when it's Spanish only time, then they have to write the importance of why you should be bilingual or trilingual in that case. Clase y escuela de Gregory, ya te enseñé mi salón, así que hasta la próxima. Adiós.
Thanks, Zainab.
Well, that's it for today's JNN.
We'll be back next week to bring you the latest on campus, including the return of Blaise Homakoa in the Spring Sports Box.
I'm Cesar Flores.
And I'm Liliana Lopez. See you next week.